Hi, Darren Lyle here. Today I'm working on one of the shots for my Hero and Sons animation. I want to continue what I've done. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link below. But so at the end, the guy lands on the table, and the guys around the table all kind of jump back. And then, so now he's going to stand up and this guy's going to draw a gun on him, then get a knife in the hand and then a kick in the face. So he's a bad guy. He's got to, get kind of beat up here. So what I want to do is I want to take this into the scene, and there's some fixes I want to do to it um, that I can't really do until it's in the scene. So like the direction of the gun, right? And where he's looking, where the head is pointed, are in two different directions, but I don't want to fix one or the other here until it's in the scene and I know exactly where it's supposed to be pointing. In addition, when the knife goes in his hand, here, the gun's got to go out. And to do that, I'm going to need to duplicate the gun and unparent it from the hand. Leave it here. Well, it's going to be more like right there, right? It's going to come out right there. So it's going to have to fly out of the hand there. So I'm going to have to duplicate it there, hide it, hanging there in the air. I'll unparent it, and then I'll have to switch the visibility from the one that's parented to the hand to the one that's hanging in the air there, and then animate it flying off. And I'll hide the one that's parented here. I kind of did the same thing back here. So if you noticed, he has no gun here, right? And then he has one here, as if he's pulling it out of the back of his pants right there, right? So what I did for that is I just parented the gun to the hand all the time. It's there. Here, it's just invisible so that it doesn't appear until right back here, right? Somewhere right here. There it is. There it is. There it isn't, right? So all I did is just come over here and create keyframes under the visibility so that on frame 210, they're turned on, and on frame 209, they're turned off. All right, so what I need to do is take this into that other scene, and that other scene is right over here. So this is the scene where they're all hanging around the table. I've already deleted the guy from there that's going to be there anyway. So this is when he comes falling down like this, and everything goes flying off of the table here, right? Bring it back here so you can see everything flying off. I liked animating everything flying off. I thought that was kind of fun, actually. So he comes down, and that thing goes back. These things go flying off. That was kind of fun. So, so the next thing I need to do, I've got this camera over here set up so that when he stands up like this, we're going to see that guy like that, supposedly looking at him, and they have a moment, and then he goes like that. But once again, that where the gun is pointing and where his head is pointing is probably going to have to be adjusted. So what let's do is let's just take this whole thing. I'm just going to select everything and Control C and go over here. And I want to put it in here. One of these guys. give this new collection a name, and I want to put it in that collection right there. So then paste, and there it is. It's kind of a mess, but that's okay. I'm going to create another new collection to put all these CS objects in. Let's get that taken care of. And all the way down here. There, there, there. Boom, done. All right. Now, this guy, I need to pose him. Now, what's his problem here? What's going on? Oh, this is at the end. Yeah, when he gets kicked in the face. Yeah, I need to. Let's take this all the way back. So, yeah, I'm gonna need to move this. Let's see. So the gun came through. There it is. That's good. Let's take him over and put him in place. Oh, there he is. He's doing his thing. There's where he jumps back. So that's that initial jump back right there. Okay. So now let's come over here and put this in here, wherever this needs to be. Get him. So he's going to be right in here, right? He's going to be doing his thing, whatever his thing is. I'm not exactly sure what these guys are doing, but they're doing something, and it's bad. It's a bad thing, whatever they're doing. I don't know, right? So, okay, so we've got that. There's our hero guy up here. So, so there he is. That's where he jumps back right there. So he jumps back at about 80, maybe, something like that. Okay. Then when do these guys jump back? These guys jump back right there. So that's around That's around 590, right? So what I need to do is move that. Let's go over to our dope sheet. Let's take, well, I'll take this guy here. There he is. And we need to move all of this. Oh, so what did I say, 80? Right, so we need to take all of this and just move it this way. Right over to, just gonna find where that is. Right about there. Let's try that. Let's see if we can. All right, let's try this. It's going to be slow because there's so much going on in this scene. And I could maybe make it move a little bit faster if I deselected that and went like this. Well, not much. I'll just drag it. I'll just scrub it. There we go. So yeah, that looks pretty good. The problem is the animation of the gun went away. I probably didn't. Yeah, the animation of the visibility. That makes sense, I guess. So I'm going to need to redo that, I think. but got that. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to need to redo that. Let's go ahead and redo that. I will move this over here like this. Okay, so he reaches back. About right there is where I want it to be. That's where I want it to, because there's where his hand is open, and there's where his hand is closed. Okay, so got the gun selected. Where should we go? Here we go. I'm going to create keyframes here. And then I'm going to go back one frame. I'm going to turn these off and create keyframes here. Now let's see how this works. Yeah, okay. 1920. It was because of the other keyframes. I should have just known to bring those keyframes forward, but I didn't. So I had to recreate them and get rid of the original ones. That's all it is. I just didn't think to bring that along because it was a separate object. Makes sense, I guess, right? All right, so now let's see how we're looking here. Yeah, so, okay. I think I can move the camera over a bit like this. Slide it over. Kind of like, kind of want it to be like this. You know? So let's go like that, and then let's see how this looks. Okay, so the kick, boom, is in the wrong place. So we're going to have to do this two different ways, I do believe. So I really didn't need to time it with the rest of the guys now, did I? So there he is. Boom. Okay. Now, he needs to look up. Oh, he does. That's pretty good, actually. That's not bad, actually. So let's do this. Let's start around 600. Let's do that. And let's go till about, I want him to stand up, right? So let's go to about 700. That's kind of cool, actually. It kind of works. Do I want the camera to rise with him? That might be interesting, huh? So if he's down here, okay, so it comes up and right there. Let's say it ends right there. So with that camera selected, I'm going to key the rotation, the location and rotation. All right. Now what we want to do is come down like this. All right, let's go down like that. And tilt up a bit. Like this. Let's try that. Location and rotation, okay. So then all this happens, boom. And he rises up, boom. Well, that's kind of cool. kind of think it needs to come forward a bit to about 655, like that. All right. Oh, it's slow, so. You know, let's try and hide some things so that it moves a little quicker. I'm going to get all of these hidden. And then we don't really need the rest of the warehouse or the lights right now, or the volumetric cube. Let's try this, see how it goes. Oh, he moves pretty fast, doesn't he? Well, why don't we take this keyframe and move it back a bit? Let's see how that works. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we got some work to do here still. Okay, so okay. Now I need him to stay for the gun stuff. Do I need a shot? I probably need a shot of the hero guy, hero man. Well, let's see. Let's see what we got here. So this is the head right here. So he's almost looking at him, right? That's not bad. Now if we raise him up. He's not really looking in the right place, is he? If I took away well, if I took away all of these, if I began here, at 674 and took away before he goes back with his arm like that, 674 to 703. Let's do this, right? These right here, 674 to 703. I'm going to get rid of those. Delete. Now, so I want this to look right at him. So I'm going to take that, move it right at him like that. That. Rotation. So let's see what happens here. Okay. Is he really looking at him? Yeah, I think so. Let me duplicate this just to hold it for now. Kind of want to have it begin back here. Like this. And then want him to look at him a little bit better. Like that. And then that. Let's try this. Okay. So I'm still going to have him. Okay. So I think I want to render this out, actually. And actually, I want to move this back like that. I think I just want to render this out from 638 to 695. I think I just want to do this. Let's try this. I want to bring this down just a bit. So it's looking at him a little bit. I feel like it needs to come down like that. And then, oh, he raises up too quickly. Well, let's see. How about this? If I move this back here. So his head's like this. Needs to hold till here. Oops. Try that again. Just select this one. Move that forward. Okay. Yeah, it's still too slow. Kind of want to change it here as well. Like that. Let's see if I can. Yeah, let's do that. That kind of looks like it could work. Okay, so I'm really not going to know if it's going to work until I actually render it out. Let's take a look at what we've got here. It's so short. So I had rendered out some frames, and then I rendered those frames out as a video. And this is so short. Can I just render it straight out as a video? Yeah. But if anything goes wrong, then I'd have to just redo it completely again. But it's only like 30 frames. No, excuse me. 60 frames. Okay. I don't know. Should I just try it like that? Why don't I try it like that, you know? We're going to do shot 13 here. Okay. Well, let's render something out real quick and just see how it looks. You know? I need to bring back those guys because those guys may be in frame here. Yeah. I may have to deal with them here pretty soon. Let's just see how this looks. Could take a while. I really want a new computer. I think when the new RTX 3080s come out, I'm going to start building my own. I'm going to go to PC Part Picker and I'm going to build my own computer. I used to do that like 20 years ago. So I think I can remember how to do it. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, first of all, let's go to camera. I want to change the depth of focus. Yeah, I don't want it. I want to just select this guy's hat here. There we go. That puts him in focus. I've got a 2.8 f-stop, so things are going to fall out of focus. I could change this to 1.8 and see if that helps it fall out of focus any. Okay, that's there. And I don't want to see this thing here. Limits, there we go. And I'd like to turn off the rig for a minute for this guy. Okay. I'd like to turn off the rig for this guy too. Who is this? It's that guy. Okay. Now, he looks sufficiently angered, so that's not bad. But I don't like the lighting the way it is. You know? Not a fan of the lighting. So, what I think I need to do, so I'll just split this. Make this a little smaller. Not that small. And we'll add a few lights in here. So I've got quite a few. This is lighting, well, that was lighting this guy on the table for the previous shot. I could use this. Let's do that. I can take this and move it around and then shine it over at him. It's a little too much, but it's a good start. I'm going to switch it to an area light here. And then let's make it quite a bit bigger. Let's take it way down. Okay. Now, now that we've got that, let's see, do we have that? I want to grab this and put it right on his head. That's pretty good. I'd like a kicker light here. Something behind him now. Do I have another blue light here? What's this? That's a fairly blue light. Why don't I use that? Yeah, let's use this. I'll take this, move it back here, spin it around, and let's take it up as well. Up. Put it on his head. Let's increase it. Let's take it up to 300. Does that give him any? Not really. It doesn't really give him a whole lot there, does it? Let's move it over. Bring it down. Now we're getting something there. Okay. Guess I need to bring it forward some. There we go. Now we're getting a little bit up front here. Okay, I see. Yeah, still not a fan of that. Let's try this. It's not bad from everywhere else except from the camera view, you know? Let me take this one down. Okay. All right, so maybe that'll help there. Let's go back to here and see how that works. That's okay. Yeah, I think that's okay, actually. We've got quite a lot of light coming from this. I wonder if I can bring this down just a bit. What happens if I turn off the shadows? Well, it becomes ugly. Okay, that makes sense. Let's now take this area light and bring this back up. All right. We're getting there. I don't know that I'm really tremendously happy with it still. There, we're getting a little bit there. Maybe that's what I needed, is to bring it forward more. Yeah, let's see about that. All right. Join these. He kind of does look sufficiently angry. I thought I'd have to do more to his face. It isn't too bad, actually. So there's that. There's that. 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 Yeah, okay. I think that kind of works. So what let's do is, the last thing is this hat. I feel like, what's going on with this? It's almost like the light is going through it. Well, I do have that blue light on it, but shouldn't the blue light be more over here than it is over there? You know what I mean? So am I, do I have my normals flipped? It doesn't look like it. Looks like the normals are all pointing out the way they should. Although, like some are pointing in. So what happens if I flip it? Mesh. Oh, let's say recalculate outside. What happens there? Well, we're getting more of the light on this side now. I guess I had the normals flipped, huh? Yeah, that looks better, actually. Yeah. I guess I had them flipped. Okay. Well, I think what I'll do is I will try and render this out. I'll see how long it's going to take per frame. You know, I should really go ahead and do it by frames. I was going to be all tricky and just render out a video file, but I think I better do an actual image sequence. So let's go back to PNG here. And I'll go ahead and go to my temp folder. I don't need all of these. Delete those. And we can call this, what is this? Scene 1, shot 13, I think. Okay. All right, let's see how it's going to go. That looks pretty good. All right, so I'm going to press Control F12. And let's see how long it takes. It always takes the longest on the first one. So that was 17 seconds. This is awfully bright, though. I feel like I need to bring it down some. So now that's 10, 11 seconds. Let's see what... 11 seconds. Yeah, man. I feel like everything's too bright. I feel like he's too bright. Okay, the render's all done. Let's take a look at it. Let's go over here and in the video editing, and let's bring it in and take a look at it. Let me go back to the beginning of the range here, and let's bring in that image sequence. I put it in temp. There we go. Looks like it's 695 here. Yeah, that's fine. Bring it in. There it is. I'll play it. It's going to be slow the first time around, so it'll cache. And then, it's still playing slow. Maybe I need to come back over here. And let's turn this off. Oh, well, it also may be because I'm recording. Maybe that's why it's going so slow. That could be. So that's not bad. This is half speed. So we still really don't know quite yet how it looks. So what I'm going to do is just render it out real quick to a video file so I can see it. And let's do that. And then I can take it into my editing program if I want to do that. I'm just going to throw it on the desktop for now. And let's do the same thing again. Oh, wrong, wrong key. Control F12. Let's do that. There we go. Should go a lot quicker this time, seeing as we're just rendering those frames to a single video file. So that should be it right there. Now let's go find it. Here. Let's take a look at it. Oh, that's a quick move, isn't it? Wow. Still, it's not bad. Can I loop this? Repeat. That's not bad, actually. There's something going on with the lighting on his shirt there. Right? I'm not sure I'm fond of that. That must be him moving. I would imagine that's the light, the rim light. But I think I just need to spread out the cone or enlarge the angle of the cone, and that would take care of that. But I like what's happening along the edge of the face, that blue there. Yeah. it kind of works because he's just come down, slammed on the table, and now he stands up kind of quickly. So, yeah, I think that might just work. So I'm going to cut this into the edit, see how it works, and hopefully it'll work and we'll continue on. I think what I want to do is come around to the other side of him in the next shot to Hero Man here and have him give a little kind of a smirk, because he knows what's going to happen here. Give him kind of a smirk, and then the gun's going to be drawn, and then the kick and all that. So yeah, let's call that a day. I've got a couple things I can do with it here, but generally speaking, that's pretty good. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out while I worked. I hope it's helpful. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you again next time. Well, take care.